first of all, the book was a big sensation, and everybody who read the book knew it was going to be a scary movie, including me. When I read the book, I thought it was really terrifying.
Ellen Burstyn, the star of The Exorcist, finally breaks her silence on the haunting experiences during the making of the horror classic. The grueling 9-month shoot was filled with unexpected injuries, eerie occurrences, and director William Friedkin's extreme methods to capture authentic reactions. Burstyn's candid revelations shed light on the real challenges she faced, both physically and emotionally, while filming the spine-chilling scenes. We'll explore the secrets of one of the most terrifying films in history and the strength it took for Burstyn to deliver her unforgettable performance. To get a better understanding, let's start from beginning. Ellen Burstyn wasn't always destined for Hollywood stardom. Born Edna Ray Gillooly on December 7, 1932, in Detroit, Michigan, her early life was shaped by her family's diverse heritage and her own artistic aspirations. Burstyn's ancestry is a fascinating mix of Irish, French, Pennsylvania Dutch, and even a little Canadian Indian. This rich cultural background likely contributed to her diverse range of roles and her ability to connect with audiences from all walks of life. Growing up, Burstyn was part of a close-knit family with 2 brothers, Jack and Steve. However, her parents divorced when she was young, leaving her to navigate a new family dynamic with her mother and stepfather. As a teenager, Burstyn attended Cass Technical High School, a unique school that allowed students to focus on a specific field of study. Her artistic talents led her to choose fashion illustration as her major. Little did she know that this early interest in fashion would eventually lead her to the world of costume design and the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. High school was a mixed bag for Ellen Burstyn. On one hand, she was a popular cheerleader, a member of the student council, and even president of the drama club. It seemed like she had it all figured out. But on the other hand, her grades weren't exactly stellar. She ended up failing her classes and dropped out of high school before graduating. Not one to be discouraged, Burstyn quickly found a new path. She started working as a dancer, adopting the stage name Carrie Flynn, and then transitioned to modeling, using her striking looks and natural grace to snag gigs. She modeled until she was 23, traveling to Dallas and New York City to pursue her new career. In the mid-1950s, Burstyn landed a gig as a dancing girl on The Jackie Gleason Show, performing in the Away We Go segments. She used the name Erica Dean for this role, showcasing her dancing skills and adding to her growing list of experiences in the entertainment industry. But Burstyn had bigger dreams than just being a dancer. She decided to pursue acting, changing her professional name to Ellen McRae. Little did she know that this name change would be just the beginning of her transformation into the acclaimed actress she would become. She would later change her last name again after marrying Neil Burstyn in 1964, adopting the name Ellen Burstyn that we all know and love today. Burstyn's journey from high school dropout to Broadway actress was a testament to her determination and resilience. She never let setbacks define her, always pushing forward to pursue her passions and chase her dreams. It was this drive that would eventually lead her to Hollywood stardom and critical acclaim. In 1957, Ellen Burstyn took her first steps onto the grand stage of Broadway, marking the beginning of her theater career. But her ambitions didn't stop there. In 1967, she joined the prestigious Actors Studio, a legendary training ground for actors founded by the influential Lee Strasberg. This was a turning point for Burstyn as she honed her craft alongside some of the most talented actors of her generation. But Broadway wasn't the only platform where Burstyn's star was rising. From the late 1950s and throughout the 1960s, she made a name for herself on television, frequently appearing in guest roles on various primetime shows. She graced the screens of popular medical dramas like Dr. Kildare and Ben Casey, adding a touch of drama and intrigue to the hospital halls. She even made appearances on classic Western shows like Wagon Train, Gunsmoke, The Big Valley, and The Virginian, proving her versatility as an actress. Burstyn's television career wasn't limited to just dramas and westerns. She also appeared on action-packed shows like 77 Sunset Strip and Laramie. showcasing her ability to handle a wide range of genres and characters. She even ventured into the realm of science fiction with a guest role on The Time Tunnel, proving she could adapt to any role thrown her way. During this time, Burstyn was credited as Ellen McRae, the professional name she had adopted after her marriage to Neil Burstyn. But that wasn't the only change she would undergo. In 1967, both she and her husband decided to change their last names to Burstyn, marking a new chapter in their personal and professional lives. In 1970, she made a daring move by appearing in the film adaptation of Henry Miller's controversial novel Tropic of Cancer. This film, known for its explicit content and exploration of taboo subjects, wasn't for everyone, but Burstyn wasn't afraid to take risks and push boundaries. Her role, though uncredited, was a testament to her willingness to explore challenging and unconventional projects. But it was in 1975 that Burstyn truly cemented her status as a theatrical powerhouse. She won a Tony Award for Best Performance by a leading actress in a play for her role in the hilarious comedy Same Time Next Year. The play followed the lives of two people who meet for an annual affair, and Burstyn's performance was both funny and heartwarming. She even reprised her role in the film adaptation in 1978, proving that her talent could seamlessly transition from stage to screen. The Tony Award was a major milestone in Burstyn's career, a recognition of her dedication to her craft and her ability to captivate audiences with her performances. Ellen Burstyn's career took a major leap forward in 1971 with her role in The Last Picture Show. This coming-of-age story, directed by Peter Bogdanovich, was a hit with critics and audiences alike, earning a whopping 8 Academy Award nominations. Burstyn herself was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, alongside her co-star Cloris Leachman, who ended up taking home the award. In the film, Burstyn played Lois Farrow, the complex and disillusioned mother of a small-town beauty queen. Her performance was both raw and vulnerable, capturing the essence of a woman grappling with loneliness and regret in a changing world. The film itself was praised for its nostalgic feel and stunning visuals that transported viewers back to 1951, the year the story takes place. The success of The Last Picture Show was a game-changer for Burstyn. It solidified her reputation as a talented actress capable of taking on challenging roles and delivering powerful performances. The film's impact was so profound that it was even selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry in 1998, recognized for its cultural, historical, and aesthetic significance. In 1972, Ellen Burstyn continued to explore complex and intriguing roles with her performance in the drama The King of Marvin Gardens. This film, starring Jack Nicholson, Bruce Dern, and Scatman Crothers, delves into the lives of two brothers, one a cynical radio host and the other a charming but delusional dreamer with a get-rich-quick scheme. Burstyn played Sally, a former beauty queen and the love interest of the dreamer, Jason, played by Bruce Dern. The film, set against the backdrop of a decaying Atlantic City, was a critical success. Critics praised its unique atmosphere, dark humor, and the performances of its talented cast. Burstyn's portrayal of Sally was particularly noteworthy. She brought a sense of melancholy and desperation to the role, capturing the essence of a woman clinging to her fading youth and beauty. Her chemistry with Dern was palpable, and their scenes together were some of the most memorable in the film. In 1972, Ellen Burstyn had her sights set on a role that would become one of the most iconic and terrifying in film history. Chris MacNeil, the mother of a possessed child in the supernatural horror film The Exorcist. But landing the role wasn't easy. The studio was hesitant to cast her at first, but when other options fell through, they finally gave her the chance to prove her mettle. Joining Burstyn on this spine-chilling journey were actors Max von Sydow, Lee J. Cobb, Kitty Wynn, Jack McGowran, Jason Miller, and Linda Blair. Together, they embarked on a grueling production that would test their limits and push them to their acting extremes. The film had a hefty budget of $12 million, and filming took place in various parts of New York City. But it wasn't just the budget that was hefty. The filming schedule was intense, with 6-day weeks and 12-hour days for a grueling 9 months. Director William Friedkin was known for his unconventional methods, and he even used a prop gun on set to startle the actors and capture their genuine reactions. Talk about a demanding director. The entire cast faced challenges during filming. Burstyn, in particular, had to endure some physically demanding scenes, including being thrown around and even injured on set. But she was dedicated to the role and gave it her all, delivering a performance that would become legendary. Little did she know that The Exorcist would become a cultural phenomenon, sparking both terror and fascination in audiences around the world. Despite the grueling filming process and the unconventional methods of director William Friedkin, The Exorcist exceeded all expectations and became a massive box office hit. Adjusted for inflation, it's one of the highest-grossing films of all time in the US and Canada, and it's still the top-grossing R-rated film ever. Critics were blown away by the film's terrifying portrayal of demonic possession, and Ellen Burstyn's performance as the distraught mother, Chris MacNeil, was singled out for praise. Roger Ebert, the famous film critic, applauded Burstyn for capturing the raw frustration of a mother whose daughter is being tormented by an evil spirit. He said, "Ellen Burstyn, as the possessed girl's mother, rings especially true. We feel her frustration when doctors and psychiatrists talk about lesions on the brain, and she knows there's something deeper, more terrible going on." While filming The Exorcist in Phoenix, Arizona, Ellen Burstyn invited the crew to see the movie with her. But things took a surprising turn during the screening when a woman in the audience fainted. Burstyn, always compassionate, rushed to help the woman, only to realize that if she opened her eyes and saw Burstyn's face, she might think she had died and gone to hell. This hilarious anecdote highlights the power of Burstyn's performance as the terrified mother in The Exorcist. The film's ability to evoke such strong emotions in viewers is a testament to Burstyn's ability to connect with audiences on a deep level. She wanted the audience to feel what she was feeling, and she achieved this by fully immersing herself in the role and portraying the character's fear and desperation with raw honesty. Interestingly, Burstyn didn't watch any other horror movies to prepare for the role. Instead, she read a report about a real-life case of possession, which inspired many of the events in the film. This allowed her to ground her performance in reality, even when dealing with the supernatural elements of the story. The Exorcist was a huge success, with lines of people waiting in the snow to see it. Burstyn recalled a moment when she saw the crowds on TV and said to herself, "People, it's just a movie." She was amazed by the anticipation and excitement surrounding the film, a testament to its ability to evoke strong reactions from viewers. But the film's intensity wasn't just for adults. Burstyn's own son, who was around 10 years old at the time, wanted to see the movie, but she wisely forbade it. Years later, he admitted that she had been right, and he was too young to handle the film's terrifying scenes. The film's success didn't just translate to box office numbers. It also earned 2 Academy Awards for Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Sound Mixing. But perhaps the most significant recognition for Burstyn was her first-ever nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actress. It was a testament to her incredible talent and the emotional depth she brought to the role of Chris MacNeil. After the massive success of The Exorcist, Ellen Burstyn appeared in the comedy drama Harry and Tonto in 1974. It was a smaller role, but it showed her versatility as an actress. But Burstyn's next project would be a major turning point in her career. She took on the lead role in Martin Scorsese's romantic drama, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. This film resonated with Burstyn on a personal level, as she played Alice Hyatt, a widowed woman raising a son and trying to find her own path in life. Burstyn saw parallels between Alice's journey and her own experiences as a single mother, trying to balance her career with her family responsibilities. The film was inspired by the feminist movement of the 1970s, with Burstyn drawing inspiration from figures like Betty Friedan and Gloria Steinem, who were empowering women to redefine their roles in society. Burstyn was even offered the chance to direct the film, but she turned it down to focus on delivering a truly powerful performance as Alice. Instead, She handpicked a young and relatively unknown director named Martin Scorsese to helm the project. It was a bold move, but Burstyn's instincts were spot on. She later described their collaboration as one of the best experiences I've ever had, and the film went on to become a critical and commercial success. Ellen Burstyn's portrayal of Alice Hyatt in Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore was a tour de force, capturing the essence of a woman on a journey of self-discovery. Vincent Canby of the New York Times praised Burstyn's ability to embody Alice's unique blend of ordinary and extraordinary, describing her as a hugely appealing character who is both banal and very rare. It was a performance that resonated with audiences, showcasing the struggles and triumphs of a woman finding her own voice. Burstyn's dedication to the role paid off in a big way. She won the Academy Award for Best Actress in 1975, a well-deserved recognition of her incredible talent and hard work. It was a pivotal moment in her career, cementing her status as one of the leading ladies of Hollywood. But Burstyn's ambition didn't stop there. She was always eager to learn and grow as an artist. And in 1975, she graduated from the American Film Institute Directing Workshop for Women. This prestigious program, designed to empower women in the film industry, gave Burstyn the tools and knowledge to explore her creative vision from behind the camera. Her dedication to supporting women in film didn't stop there. In 1977, she served as a jury member at the 27th Berlin International Film Festival, using her platform to champion female filmmakers and diverse storytelling. In 1977 and 1978, Ellen Burstyn continued to explore diverse roles, appearing in the independent dramas Providence and A Dream of Passion. While these films weren't widely seen by the mainstream audience, they showcased Burstyn's commitment to taking on challenging and thought-provoking projects. A Dream of Passion even garnered a Golden Globe nomination for Best Foreign Language Film, further cementing Burstyn's status as a versatile and respected actress. But it was in 1978 that Burstyn returned to familiar territory with the romantic comedy Same Time Next Year. This film, based on a hit play of the same name, starred Burstyn alongside Alan Alda as two people, both married to others, who meet for a secret weekend getaway once a year for 2 decades. Their relationship blossoms over the years, and the film follows their evolving connection against the backdrop of changing times. The film received mixed reviews, with some critics finding the screenplay lacking in humor and overly dramatic. However, Burstyn's performance as Doris, the free-spirited and passionate woman, was universally praised. Janet Maslin of the New York Times commended Burstyn for bringing warmth and grace to the role. Despite the script's shortcomings, the film's success led to 4 Academy Award nominations, including a 3rd Best Actress nomination for Burstyn. Although she didn't win the Oscar this time, she did take home the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress, Motion Picture Comedy or Musical. The film also received 2 other Golden Globe nominations, including Best Actor for Alan Alda and Best Original Song. In 1980, she even hosted Saturday Night Live, showcasing her comedic chops and proving she wasn't just a dramatic actress. That same year, she starred in the drama Resurrection, where she played a woman who develops healing powers after a car accident. Her performance was so powerful that it earned her a 4th Oscar nomination for Best Actress and a 3rd Golden Globe nomination. But Burstyn wasn't just about the big screen. In 1981, she starred in the TV movie The People vs. Jean Harris, based on the real-life murder trial of a woman who killed her lover, a famous cardiologist. Burstyn's portrayal of the complex and troubled Jean Harris earned her Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. And as if that wasn't enough, Burstyn even dabbled in music. In 1981, she recorded The Ballad of the Nazi Soldier's Wife for an album called Kurt Weill Revisited, Volume 2. It was a unique and unexpected project, but it showcased her versatility as an artist. Ellen Burstyn's career in the mid-1980s was a whirlwind of diverse projects. She starred in a series of television movies and miniseries, showcasing her talent in both dramatic and suspenseful roles. Notable works from this time include The Ambassador, Surviving, Into Thin Air, and Act of Vengeance. Burstyn even earned another Primetime Emmy Award nomination for her performance in the TV adaptation of the play Pack of Lies. But Burstyn wasn't just gracing the small screen. She also took on a challenging role in the theatrical release Twice in a Lifetime, playing a woman whose husband leaves her for another woman. It was a heartbreaking story, and Burstyn's performance was raw and emotional, capturing the pain and resilience of her character. In 1986, she even tried her hand at comedy with her own sitcom, The Ellen Burstyn Show. She played a single mom raising her teenage daughter, with Elaine Stritch hilariously portraying her overbearing mother. While the show didn't last long, it was a fun and lighthearted departure from her usual dramatic roles. Burstyn's career continued to evolve, with her appearing in the historical drama Hannah's War and narrating the television movie Dear America, Letters Home from Vietnam. She even returned to her role as a jury member at the 38th Berlin International Film Festival, using her expertise and experience to judge some of the most exciting films from around the world. In 1990, Ellen Burstyn's talent continued to shine brightly as she received the prestigious Sarah Siddons Award for her outstanding performances in Chicago theater. This recognition solidified her status as a versatile actress who could captivate audiences both on screen and on stage. Following this achievement, Burstyn took on a variety of roles, including dramatic performances in films like When You Remember Me, 1990, Dying Young, 1991, and Grand Isle, 1991. She also continued to grace the small screen with appearances in various television movies. In 1994, Burstyn starred in the romantic drama When a Man Loves a Woman, sharing the screen with Andy Garcia and Meg Ryan. The film explored the complexities of love, addiction, and recovery, and Burstyn's performance as Emily, a woman dealing with her husband's alcoholism, was praised for its honesty and emotional depth. The following year, Burstyn took on a more comedic role in the film Roommates. While the film itself received mixed reviews and didn't perform well at the box office, it did earn an Academy Award nomination for Best Makeup and Hairstyling, showcasing the attention to detail in the film's production. In 1995, Burstyn also appeared in the heartwarming drama How to Make an American Quilt. This film, based on Whitney Otto's novel, weaved together the stories of different generations of women who connect through quilting. The ensemble cast, including Burstyn, received a nomination for the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Cast in a Motion Picture, highlighting the strong chemistry and compelling performances throughout the film. In 1998, Ellen Burstyn joined a star-studded cast, including Sean Connery and Angelina Jolie, for the film Playing by Heart. This heartwarming movie followed the interconnected lives of 11 ordinary people in Los Angeles, exploring themes of love, loss, and the search for connection. While the film wasn't a box office smash, some critics, like Roger Ebert, appreciated its charm and emotional depth. Burstyn then took on supporting roles in two thought-provoking dramas, The Spitfire Grill, 1996, and Deceiver, 1997. In The Spitfire Grill, she played a woman who finds redemption and a fresh start by running a small-town diner after being released from prison. It was a heartwarming story about second chances and the power of community. In Deceiver, she played the mother of a murder suspect, delivering a nuanced performance that added depth to the film's mystery and intrigue. Although neither film was a huge box office hit, they both received positive reviews from critics, showcasing Burstyn's ability to shine in supporting roles and add depth and complexity to even the most challenging characters. In 2000, Burstyn joined another star-studded cast for the crime drama The Yards. This time, she shared the screen with Mark Wahlberg, Joaquin Phoenix, Charlize Theron, Faye Dunaway, and James Caan. The film, set in the gritty world of the New York subway system, explored themes of family loyalty, betrayal, and the corrupting influence of power. Unfortunately, The Yards didn't resonate with audiences, and it was a box office bomb. But despite its commercial failure, the film showcased Burstyn's willingness to take on challenging projects and explore diverse roles. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, Ellen Burstyn continued to tackle diverse roles and projects. In 1978, she starred in Same Time Next Year alongside Alan Alda, a romantic comedy about a couple who meets for a secret getaway once a year for 2 decades. While the film received mixed reviews, Burstyn's performance was praised, and she even won a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical. Burstyn continued her streak in television films, taking on roles in The Ambassador, 1984, Surviving, 1985, and Into Thin Air, 1985, showcasing her versatility in various genres. She also returned to the big screen with Twice in a Lifetime, 1985, a romantic drama where she played Kate, a woman whose husband leaves her for another woman. Burstyn's performance was praised for its emotional depth and raw honesty. In 1986, Burstyn even ventured into the world of sitcoms with The Ellen Burstyn Show, where she played a single mother raising a teenage daughter. However, the show faced cancellation after 1 season. Despite this setback, Burstyn continued to work on various projects, including the historical drama Hannah's War, 1987, and the documentary Dear America, Letters Home from Vietnam, 1987. In 1988, Burstyn returned to her role as a jury member at the 38th Berlin International Film Festival, using her expertise to judge films from around the world. This demonstrated her continued involvement in the film industry and her passion for promoting diverse stories and voices. The early 2010s saw Ellen Burstyn continue to shine in a variety of roles. She embraced independent films like Main Street, Another Happy Day, and The Mighty Max, showcasing her versatility and willingness to explore different stories and characters. In 2012, she joined the cast of the political drama series Political Animals. This gripping show followed the life of a divorced former First Lady who becomes Secretary of State. Critics loved the show, and Burstyn's performance as Elaine Barish Hammond, the powerful and complex mother of the protagonist, earned her a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. The show itself was nominated for a Golden Globe, proving its popularity and critical acclaim. Burstyn's talent for connecting with younger actors was evident in her 2013 film Wish You Well. She played the grandmother of Lou, a young girl who moves to a farm in Virginia during World War II. The film explored themes of family, resilience, and the power of love in difficult times. Just a year later, Burstyn and Mackenzie Foy, who played her granddaughter in Wish You Well, reunited for a much bigger project, Christopher Nolan's epic sci-fi film Interstellar. This time, Burstyn played an older version of Foy's character, Murph, a brilliant scientist who helps a team of astronauts find a new home for humanity. The film was a visual masterpiece, exploring complex themes of space travel, time dilation, and the power of love across dimensions. It was also a box office smash, grossing over $700 million worldwide. In 2014, Ellen Burstyn continued to impress with a memorable guest role on the acclaimed comedy series Louie. She played a grumpy Hungarian neighbor, adding a touch of humor and warmth to the show. Her performance was so well received that it even sparked some Emmy buzz, although she didn't receive a nomination. When asked about the sexual misconduct allegations against Louis C.K., Burstyn expressed her sadness and disappointment, but also acknowledged his talent and the good person she knew him to be. That same year, Burstyn starred in the thriller The Calling and the TV movie Flowers in the Attic, showcasing her versatility in different genres. She also played a crucial role in the romantic fantasy film The Age of Adeline, portraying the daughter of Blake Lively's immortal character. In 2016, she returned to TV in a big way, guest starring in the popular political thriller House of Cards. Her performance as Elizabeth Hale, a woman with a secret past, earned her another Emmy nomination. She continued to act in various independent films, showcasing her commitment to diverse and challenging roles. Burstyn also starred in the mystery drama The Tale for HBO, a powerful film about a woman who confronts her childhood trauma. Her performance was both raw and vulnerable, showcasing her ability to tackle complex and sensitive topics. In 2019, Burstyn returned to the stage in Australia, playing the role of musicologist Catherine Brandt in the play 33 Variations. She received rave reviews for her performance, proving that her talent on stage was just as impressive as her work on screen. The 2020s brought even more acclaim for Burstyn. She starred in the drama Pieces of a Woman, playing a mother dealing with the aftermath of a tragic home birth. Her performance was hailed as formidable by critics, earning her several award nominations. She also made appearances in popular TV shows like Law & Order, Organized Crime, and The First Lady, showcasing her versatility and ability to seamlessly transition between different genres and mediums. In 2024, Burstyn took part in a documentary about her iconic film The Exorcist, called Fear and Love, the story of the exorcist. She shared her experiences on set and talked about her spiritual beliefs, offering fans a unique glimpse into the mind of the actress behind the terrified mother. Ellen Burstyn's personal life was as complex and tumultuous as her acting career. She married Bill Alexander in 1950, but their relationship ended in divorce 7 years later. Soon after, she met and married Paul Roberts, and together they adopted a son named Jefferson. However, their marriage was also short-lived, ending in divorce just a year later. In 1964, Burstyn married actor Neil Nephew, who later changed his name to Neil Burstyn. Initially, he seemed charming and talented, but he struggled with schizophrenia, a mental illness that made him violent and unpredictable. He eventually left Burstyn, but their relationship didn't end there. In her autobiography, Lessons in Becoming Myself, Burstyn revealed a shocking truth. Her ex-husband had stalked her for 6 years after their divorce. He even raped her while they were still married, a crime that was not recognized at the time. This revelation sheds light on the dark and difficult chapter in Burstyn's life, highlighting the challenges she faced both personally and professionally. Neil Burstyn tragically took his own life in 1978 by jumping from his Manhattan apartment window. It was a devastating end to a troubled life, but it also marked a turning point for Burstyn. She was finally free from the shadow of her past and could focus on healing and rebuilding her life. Beyond her acting career, Ellen Burstyn was also a passionate advocate for social justice. In the 1970s, she actively campaigned to free Reuben "Hurricane" Carter, a boxer who was wrongfully convicted of murder. Burstyn's involvement in this case demonstrated her commitment to fighting for the rights of the underdog and using her platform to raise awareness of important issues. Burstyn has also been a vocal supporter of the Democratic Party, appearing in the 2009 documentary Pollywood, which explored the intersection of politics and Hollywood. Her political activism shows that she's not afraid to speak her mind and stand up for what she believes in. But Burstyn's contributions to the entertainment industry go beyond acting and activism. She served as president of the Actors' Equity Association from 1982 to 1985, fighting for the rights of actors and ensuring fair working conditions. She's also on the board of selectors of the Jefferson Awards for Public Service, an organization that recognizes individuals who have made significant contributions to their communities. In 1997, Burstyn was honored for her achievements by being inducted into the Michigan Women's Hall of Fame, a testament to her impact both on and off the screen. And since 2000, she's been co-president of the Actors Studio, alongside Al Pacino and Alec Baldwin, guiding and mentoring the next generation of actors. In 2013, Burstyn's contributions to the theater world were recognized when she was inducted into the American Theater Hall of Fame. It was a fitting tribute to her long and illustrious career on stage, where she had honed her craft and delivered countless memorable performances. Ellen Burstyn's legacy extends far beyond her acting roles. She's a woman of passion, integrity, and unwavering commitment to her beliefs. Her activism, leadership, and mentorship have made a lasting impact on the entertainment industry and the world at large.